Yo, so look, you got a new Doug and Exile video about to react to. New setup. I know it kind of look like I'm in a closet, but we're about to get right to it. Like the video right now and comment. Let's see what we got.
Here we go. This is from The Hill. Which Supreme Court justices threw Trump an immunity lifeline? What's this about? This is about Trump going before Jack Smith once again. And the Supreme Court, these are still kind of the liberals over at The Hill angry about the Supreme Court agreeing to see the case, even though they're not going to be able to see it before the election.
So far, I think it's kind of fascinating how Trump's team, his legal team, is maneuvering through the Supreme Court and all the obstacles that they're given.
Here we go. Well, they might see it before the election. I could be wrong on that. Okay. According to headlines, the Supreme Court has thrown former President Trump a quote lifeline, giving him a gift, bolstered his strategy, or handed him a huge win by agreeing to consider whether he is immune from prosecution for interfering in the 2020 presidential election. Now, the regardless of what you think of the immunity clause of how immune the president is, I don't think he has absolute immunity. So it's going to be very hard to hide behind that. The Supreme Court, we've already gone over this, but the Supreme Court has already gone against Trump claiming he had immunity when they were going after his financial records in 2020 or 20, yeah. So, so the Supreme Court isn't like, hey, you get complete immunity all the time. So, but now the question is, when will they hear this thing? Indeed, the delay. The oral argument in Trump v. United States set for April 22nd, so it will come before the election. Not the verdict, but the actual case is going to the Supreme Court. And April 22nd is the last day the Supreme Court meets. So they're taking it at the very end of their term, their session. I'm sorry. And special prosecutor Jack Smith's case, suspended in the meantime, means that Trump may escape trial before the November election, but is not quite accurate to say that the Supreme Court as a whole is responsible for providing him with the political advantage he was after. He was not after a political advantage, by the way. He was simply after a free speech right to talk. So this article is already spinning it that he's after an advantage. Look, he's trying to survive. He's trying to stay out of jail. He's trying to keep from being labeled as an insurrectionist. That's all he's doing in the courts. In fact, it may be that only a majority of the justices favored hearing the case, with the majority voting to let stand the court's denial of immunity. Justice Clarence Thomas, despite having a glaring conflict of interest, when they say that, that's them saying that his wife, Ginny, being part of the J6 or being sympathetic to the J6 protesters, they call that a glaring conflict of interest, which is stupid, but this is probably a lefty or a rhino working for the Hill, that they might even that he might even decide the deciding vote. All this is to say, I mostly wanted to emphasize the words they gave, because this is good news for Trump, guys. This is a win. We're going to wrap up on this, okay? Trump got a lifeline. Trump got a gift. Trump was bolstered with his strategy and was handed, quote, a huge win, according to this article that is written by Never Trumpers. So take the win, guys. This is good for Trump.
What I'm thinking, like all these legal victories that Trump is getting lately, like everything has been going his way. I think we can't forget the importance of his well-prepared legal team and very powerful legal team, because right whenever you think they got something, they never do. They always maneuver through it. So I really, really, really appreciate this legal team, because we want to see him in 2024. We want to see that.
Timing. He's going. If you believe he's still going to win this, let us know in the comments below. Put a great big, I will only vote for Trump in 2024. I'm Doug in exile. Boop.
Please give me some of those comments. I would want to see that. But like, comment, subscribe always if you're new. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about the setup. I'm not in the closet though, but we out of here, y'all.